This is pod racing, yeah! But not pod racing. He's just sitting on top of his little house igloo. Hi, I'm Zoe. I'm in the UK and I support the Ewok Rebellion.
And I'm Sam, and I am in the USA, and today I am supporting our Sith overlords. Just a moment. I forgot the most important. That's how we celebrate our Sith overlords.
And we are the Rotten Potat-hoes. We like sitting on our couches, getting baked, and roasting pop culture. Today, we're going to check out the Obi Wan Kenobi trailer. Star Wars.
Out of all the Star Trek Wars search gate, Star Wars is easily my second favorite. I think it's your favorite.
It's my favorite. What's your favorite?
It's Star Trek. I mean Star Surge. I just really loved it. No, I am very much a Star Trek person, but I do appreciate Star Wars.
Somehow we're friends. Somehow. Let's check out this trailer. I haven't seen this trailer yet. I think I'm nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous because I'm like I've always wanted Obi-Wan movie spin-off thing, but also I did watch Boba Fett, and I don't want them to do that to Obi-Wan.
So I haven't watched any of the Disney versions of any Star Wars yet. So summarize what you expect from this trailer in 10 words.
I just want it to be good.
With Ewan McGregor daddy realness.
Yes.
Wait, what is that place?
It's Dune. No, it is.
Lawrence of Arabia.
The fight is done. We lost.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. I love you. Oh, stop.
Stay hidden.
It's a little Luke. This is my ringtone.
I love this song.
To hunting.
Oh, baby.
Is patience.
Oh, he looks a bit shit. Okay.
Okay.
Jedi cannot help what they are.
This is true.
Their compassion
They're pretentious.
leaves a trail.
Oh, I like that guy too.
The Jedi code is like an itch. He cannot help
This song is like an itch.
it. Where is he?
Okay. Hope survives. Get it, Daddy!
I can hear Vader breathing. Okay, I may have just wet myself.
That is solid. Okay, so basically being a Jedi, they're equating to being gay, and they're Texas, and they're trying to root out all of the Jedi homos. I'm very conflicted being a Sith Lord right now. I don't know who anybody is, so explain this to me like I'm stupid.
I don't know who everyone is. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I do, but I definitely know that that's the Grand Inquisitor who was in, I think, Clone Wars and Rebels. This... If I didn't know that I was expecting to see the Grand Inquisitor and I didn't have my subtitles up on the thing because, we're deaf, but I'd be like, I don't know who the fuck you're supposed to be because you look nothing like the previous live action version, which in my opinion looked far better and more intimidating. And
I thought it was in Guardians of the Galaxy, the one that Guardians of the Galaxy, the one that's not Gamora but the other one, the doctor companion that was in Guardians of the Galaxy. That one. That's what that guy looked like. You know who I'm talking
I
about.
really don't. I'm trying to like.
So the two girls, the two hot ladies.
Oh.
One's Gamora and the other one is her
the
lesbian
one
best friend.
Like, Karen
Silver.
Gillian.
Looks like
or something.
Voldemort.
The one who was in Doctor Who. I just say Doctor
Yeah.
Who, and then I'm like,
I did say that.
did you?
The doctor companion that was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, I'm
Yes!
deaf.
Well, I'm sorry. Little baby Luke, who looks like little baby Anakin. I think they did that on purpose. It's like they're related or something. I don't want to spoil anything. For you
Yeah,
guys.
you don't want to spoil like one of the most well-known, shocking cinematic moments of all time from like
Which
the
one?
1970s.
Is it when we found out that the Godfather was actually gay? Because that was a gag. That was a
the
gag.
gag of the century.
That was the gag of the century. You walked out of that theater like, wow, Francis Ford Coppola, you did good. You did good.
We were not.
That's who directed Star Wars, I think. Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah, that's who wrote it.
No, Mario Puzo wrote Star Wars.
Who's that?
The guy who wrote The Godfather. You are lucky that I was raised following the Jedi code, because I really want to hit you right now.
So
What are we talking about?
I think I drank too much of this Swedish imported cider that I bought from the Klarna
Did you really use the Klarna
to buy cider.
to buy cider?
To buy cider.
I bought this $4 bottle of Merlot, and it was $4. And it is Canyon Oaks, which somehow has something to do with Star Wars because there are canyons on Tatooine.
There are canyons on Tatooine. In fact, Anakin rode the pods through the canyons, and then they brought it up again in Boba Fett, which was terrible. And then the Ewoks came. No, that wasn't this film. Sorry. Bye. There was some badass chick in there. I don't know who she is, but she looked fucking cool, and she had a lightsaber as well. And I'm definitely excited to see what she's bringing to the story, because she looks awesome. I do love a badass boss bitch Sith female. There's not enough females in the Sith. The Sith were not very inclusive. Think about that.
I mean, if you think about it, the Sith are bureaucratic, white males, led by bureaucratic white males. What the fuck do you expect from the Republican National Convention?
Obi Wan was on Tatooine. He was on Tatooine, but he also looked like he was in Hong Kong. I don't know where Hong Kong is. I don't have a globe, but he looked like he was on Hong Kong, and apparently Obi-Wan was in exile on Tatooine and didn't leave Tatooine for like 18 years, but oh, he does.
Flashbacks. I bet you it's flashbacks.
Oh, it could be flashbacks. It could be.
Because I bet you he's just like flashing back to his days, or he lied. Jedi does not equal Aes Sedai.
They can lie.
Jedi can lie.
Jedi can lie.
Jedi Sedai. I'm a Jedi Sedai right now.
Jedi Sedai. Fuck. That was cool. But it looks like he doesn't stay on Tatooine. He
Yeah.
doesn't stay there. He's gonna go somewhere else, which looks like Hong Kong.
You know what I can see from this? I bet you, this is me just throwing out spitballs.
Do that.
But I see him happily just like, okay, we lost. I'm accepting of that fact. I'm just gonna lie here on Tatooine, just kind of like, stalking this kid, making sure he doesn't die, even though I'll basically raise him so that he can die, because that's what we do with the Chosen One
Yes.
in this narrative. So He's preparing to be the master, but in the meantime, he finds out, oh, there's some sort of shenanigans, and he's like, oh, this isn't part of my fight. I don't want them to find me, and except Irish, and I can do whatever. Cut that. I know that he's Scottish. I don't know why I said that. So he's like, I'm not going to be your Lawrence Chaney. I just want to sit in my house watching a show that they have in Scotland and, looking at a book about Charles Rowan Mackintosh. Anyway, so, forgot what I was talking about.
One eternity later.
So then he is like, I don't need to be a part of your rebellion. I already tried that and we lost. And they're like, but the Jedi need you. And he's like, the Jedi failed me, but I'm still a part of them. And then he's like, I have a mission. And then they're like, but we need help. And he's like, I'm not bringing up what happened in the Clone Wars. It's too hard for me. And then he's damaged and he falls in love with somebody who helps him not be damaged. And they come together. And then there's some cute little animal sidekick or droid sidekick. And then he does something badass, and we find out something at the very end that will lead into the next franchise. Done. Solved it.
As long as the next franchise does not make
Jar
a
Jar Binks.
beloved Star Wars character take off his helmet. Because
Yes! They should not take off their helmets.
every
It kills
fucking
it.
time they do it. They did it with Kylo Ren. I was like, I'm really enjoying this character. He's badass. And then he took off his helmet. I'm like, oh, it's Adam Driver. Great.
Can I say, I fucking love Adam Driver.
I do
though.
too.
love
I
him.
do too. But not
I
as
love
Kylo
him.
Ren. I just wanted Kylo Ren.
No, Kylo Ren's a little bitch. So Kylo Ren's hot. He is not in this. That's what I got from this. Jyn Erso is also not in this.
Oh,
that bums
loved
me out
her.
because she's amazing.
I loved her. Let's be fair. Rogue One is the best thing that Disney's done to the Star Wars
That
universe.
is hands down fantastic. That is like the best thing I have ever seen. That's not true. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it was one of the best. Aside from Empire, that is probably my favorite Star Wars movie. Okay, so shut up, baked potato. Tell me more about this trailer.
That's pretty much it. I heard some Darth Vader breathing.
I bet you that's where it is, and he has to confront his past. He has to go to,
He has to explain.
I don't know, Coruscant Jr. and
to-
be like, which is Hong Kong. Hong Kong is Coruscant Jr.
He has to
And-
face Anakin and explain why he couldn't kill him, but he could chop his arms and legs off and set him on fire and leave him that way. Because that's
Yeah.
better. That's the Jedi way.
And then make him breathe through a harmonica for the rest of his life. We were making a show about the Obi Wan Kenobi trailer. We went over it. We found out that Ewan McGregor is a hot dilf and he is getting better with age, like a fine wine, not this $4 wine. In closing, after this, we have learned, after our discussion of Star Wars, that you can remove pants, you can remove shirts, you can remove gloves and bandoliers
Hands.
and loincloths, but do not remove the helmet. Good night. Thank you. This has been the Rotten Potat-hoes saying something that we haven't figured out a tagline yet, but go watch that show.
We'll work on it.
We love you. Now I'm gonna go get baked.
I already am.
Disney, speaking to you as a peer, please make a story about the backstory and later sequel of the life story of our most beloved character in the whole wide world, somebody who's been with us from the beginning,
Mickey Mouse.
Jar Jar Binks. Thank you.
Misa, think that very good idea.
Okay.
And that's the end of the show.